Great. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Melissa, and I'm here to lead you through mindful stretch. We'll practice together for 10 minutes today. As we go through class, just a reminder to listen to your body. If any of the stretches that we work with today do not work for your body, please skip them. You can come on out and you can modify. For class today, you'll just want to have a mat, so something comfortable to practice on. And as we go through class today, we are going to work on releasing stress from the body and from the mind. So we'll work on some relaxation tips. We will work on just releasing stress that tends to build up in the body through the day. So I'd love to start in a standing position for standing stretches, and then we'll move down onto the mat. So why don't we begin by taking time to bring our feet in line with our hips. We'll allow for our toes to point straight forward. We're just going to start with a few rolls of the shoulders. You can take your shoulders up, back, and down. And a nice deep full inhale. Draw the shoulders up, back, and down. And we'll just go one more time here. Nice full inhale and exhale. Now, as you relax the shoulders, if it feels comfortable, take a moment to close the eyes. We'll just do a moment of centering, which is a nice opportunity to try to drop into your body and into your breath and into the present moment. We'll just start with that mindfulness. So just becoming aware of your feet. So just noticing where your feet are planted, the insides and outsides of the feet. Maybe lifting the 10 toes from the mat and then just slowly placing them down just one at a time. Feeling that nice, strong, grounded sensation. Maybe adding a bend into the knees, a slight tuck to your tailbone. Lengthening your spine, the back of the neck. Reach and stretch through the crown of the head. And then allow for yourself to drop into the breath. So nice inhale and exhale through the nose. We'll start by taking a full inhale. Let's begin to sweep the hands up. We'll interlock our fingers. You can press your palms on up. So take a little side stretch to the right and then to the left. So just a little wiggle here in the waist, side to side. And each time really trying to lift up and out of the waist, finding that length and finding that space. You can gently release the hands down as you come to a neutral spine. We'll try for a little heart opener here. So for this one, we take our hands behind the body. Fingers interlock, palms touch. You can also square through the wrist. Feel free to stay here. So we'll take a nice full inhale, lengthening. Option to stay where you're at. You can also come down and fold here. Arms can run along your back, and you can also release your arms away from your back body. And we'll just hang here in that forward fold. So a really nice opportunity to stretch out the backs of the legs, give that nice stretch to your back. We'll take a full inhale here and a nice deep full exhale here. Let's gently draw the hands onto our low back. We'll bring our hands down towards the ground. And then if you're having a hard time touching the ground, maybe bend deeply into the knees, and you can also prep your hands up onto the legs. We are going to bend one knee and bend the other knee. And then maybe relax and shake the head yes, and relax and shake the head no. As you find stillness, walk your hands off to the right. We'll try for a little side stretch here. Really reach and stretch through the waist. Lengthen through the side body, through the arm, through the fingertips. We'll come back to center. We'll take the hands to the other side. Reaching and stretching through the waist. Lengthening through side body. Feel that groundedness in both of the feet. From here, we'll come back to our fold, and then we'll plant the hands and we'll walk our feet back, trying at the down dog stretch. So we'll work to create an upside down V shape in our body. We have our hands firmly planted in line with our shoulders, our feet firmly planted in line with our hips, and then sweeping the sitting bones right on up to the sky. Feel free to give this a little shake here. Bend one knee and bend the other knee. Maybe shake the head yes and shake the head no. As you come into stillness here, let's begin to drop our knees down towards the mat. We'll bring our hips to our heels on the exhale. We'll come into a child's pose. And then for child's pose, there are a couple of options. So one option is having your knees together. That will help to open up your low back. But if you wanted more of a leg and a hip stretch, you could bring your knees far from one another and just let yourself melt here. And we're just going to see if we can let our hips soften to our heels as you exhale. Feel your heart soften down towards the ground as you exhale. From here, we'll make our way into a tabletop position on the hands and on the knees. Sweep your feet to the right or to the left, and we'll take a seated position here. If it feels comfortable, you can cross your legs. Let's take our right hand onto our right leg, and we're going to sweep our left arm up and over. We'll just pause here in this nice stretch for our spine. See if you can scoop your left shoulder back, right shoulder under. Feel the heart shining up to the sky. And then back through the center. Left hand plants, right hand lifts. And then it's really easy to lean and reach to the left quite a bit. So really try to anchor into that right sitting bone and then try to lengthen here. So maybe imagining you can create some space in between your ribs. We'll come back through center. We're going to bring our hands together, fingers interlock, palms touch. Then we're going to flip the wrist. So we're just pressing our palms right on up towards the sky. We're going to aim for a little back bend here. So draw your heart forward, let your shoulders relax from your ears. And then flipping the palms towards your face, take your chin to your chest. We'll do a little rounding here of our back body. And then heart floats forward, palms, we're going to flip them up, heart will open, shoulders relax. And moving through a little bit of a cat and a dog stretch for the spine. We'll work on lengthening the spine as you inhale and lengthening your spine as you exhale. Relaxing your shoulders from your ears. We'll create a little space between the ears and the shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades moving down your back. And then on the exhale, doing a little bit of that rounding. So imagining creating a little space in between the shoulder blades. Let's take our hands back on up. We're going to release our hands to the right, coming into a seated spinal twist. We'll take our left hand to our right knee. And then that right hand can be behind your back a little bit. So nice twist. On the inhale, we'll feel our spine lengthen. On the exhale, allow for that twist to deepen. Bringing yourself back to neutral, hand sweep up, full inhale here. Releasing your hands off towards the left. And seeing if you can get your left shoulder to relax from the left ear. So does that move you a little bit deeper into your twist? We'll come back on up. Let's bring our hands together. And then as you exhale, take your hands down to your heart. We are going to extend the legs in front so we can flex our feet, press through heels, backs at the knees. Nice full inhale to lengthen. And then gently walk the hands forward to come into a fold here. Maybe close the eyes. Try to relax the eyebrows, relax the jaw. Relax the back of the head, the back of the neck. Relax through the shoulders, the arms, the hands. Upper, mid, and low back relax. Legs and feet relax as well. We'll flow on up through the spine, one vertebrae at side side. Let's take a full inhale. Hands can reach up. And then as you exhale, we'll take the hands down to the heart. Maybe close the eyes here and just take a moment to notice, become aware of how you feel. Feel your mind a little more relaxed, aligned and balanced. Feeling your body a little bit more relaxed and balanced. Letting the eyes open when you're ready. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope that you enjoyed today's mindful practice. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Take care. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Melissa, and I'm here to lead you through 10 minutes of chair yoga. As we go through class, just a reminder to listen to your body. If any stretches that we work with do not work for your body, please skip them. You can comment out and you can modify. And for class today, all you're going to need is a chair. So a chair that's at your desk is great. As we go through chair yoga, we'll be working on the full body. So we'll just do some really nice stretches to release tension in the body that builds through the workday. And the best thing about chair yoga is all of these stretches that we work with today, you can easily work with them through your day. So you can weave them in whenever you have a moment. So even a minute, 60 seconds, 30 seconds, that's plenty of time to incorporate some of these stretches. So as we get started, I'll encourage you to come towards the edge of your seat. You can take time to elongate the spine. We don't want to be sitting back into our chair. We tend to do a little rounding of our back. So this will help us have a little bit better posture here. We can just take a moment just to close the eyes and to just drop into our body and our breath in the present moment. So just try to feel the feet planted down, feel your body supported by the chair. And try to breathe in and breathe out through your nose. So nice, deep inhales and exhale. Let's take a full inhale here. And we'll sweep our hands right on up towards the ceiling. Fingers will interlock, press your palms up. We'll take a full breath here and then gently sweep the hands to the right and the left. We'll just do a little wiggle in the waist side to side. And we'll really try to lengthen here. So each in-breath, reaching up, reaching out of the waist. We'll take an opportunity to pause, sweeping the hands to the right. And we'll scoop that right shoulder under and left shoulder back slightly. Take a nice deep inhale here and a nice deep exhale here. We'll come back through the center. We will lengthen and gently sweep the hands to the left. Left shoulder under, right shoulder back. And as we start, I'd love to bring us through the 6 movements of our spine. So our spine moves in 6 different directions. That's just a nice, easy thing to remember. So first movements are these side-to-side stretches, so lateral stretches. We'll come back through the center. Let's take our hands down to the heart as you exhale. We're going to bring our chin to our chest. We'll do a little rounding here of our back. And then letting the heart come forward. We're just going to open up those arms out to the sides of the room. Give ourselves a little heart opener. We'll float chin to chest, doing the rounding of our back body. And heart floats forward, shoulders relax. So just building on those movements of the spine. So we just did the side to side stretch. Now this is a forward and backward stretch. And these are really nice to remember. If your back is ever a little cranky, you could just take a moment and say, I'm going to move through the spine the 6 different ways. Sometimes that's how I start my day, or if I know that I've been sitting a lot. It's a really nice refresh for the body. We'll bring ourselves back through the center. Let's take our hands up, full inhale here, releasing the hands to the right as you exhale. So that left hand can grab onto the knee or glide down the leg, and then the right hand can be behind your back. You can look off your right shoulder. As you inhale, let's feel our spine lengthen, and as you exhale, allow for your twist to deepen. We'll try that again. We'll take an inhale, hand sweep up. Exhale, releasing to the left. Maybe gazing off the left shoulder. Does that help you go a little deeper to the twist? We'll come back through the center. Full inhale, hand sweep up. And then drawing the hands down to the heart as you exhale. Let's take our right hand out in front. Fingertips will point up. We're going to come in with that left hand and just gently draw the fingertips back a little bit. Try to press out through your palm and the crease in the elbow. Nice wrist release. Gently letting that hand relax. We'll come in with that right hand, drawing the fingertips back. And release. Hand can relax down. We're going to come in with our left hand and just press into the top of the hand. So just take a few stretches here for our wrist. I know that through the workday, working at the computer, maybe being with the phone, really can just build a lot of tension in the wrist. So this is just really nice to bring rejuvenation to the area, get the circulation, the blood flowing. Left hand can relax. We'll come in with the right. And to see if you can relax this left shoulder from the left ear. Sometimes this left elbow wants to come up, so you can draw that down a little bit too. And we'll release. Let's float our hands together. Fingers interlock, palms touch. And we are going to circle the wrists here. Maybe find large or small circles. And just finding a little bit of that fluid movement. It doesn't have to look a certain way or be perfect, but just trying to get that circulation and blood flowing in the wrist, the fingertips. And then we'll reverse. We will just flow in the other direction. And sometimes when people try to reverse, it feels a little unnatural. It can feel a little funny at first, but just working that becomes very natural. To release, we'll give our wrist a little bit of a shake out. Take your hands right on up. We'll work with our shoulders now. Right hand will relax down your back. Left hand can grab onto your elbow. And then we'll gently draw ourselves into the stretch here. So see if you can get your shoulders to relax from the ears. We don't want those shoulders creeping to the ears too much. And hands up, full breath in. Left hand can relax down the back. Right hand helps you. And we'll release. Let's gently relax our hands onto the legs. We're going to roll the shoulders out 3 times. So we're bringing our shoulders forward, then we take them up, back, and down. So this one is so nice to incorporate into the day. I find myself doing this many times through the day. I always tend to hold a lot of tension in the shoulders and the upper back. So this really helps to let all of that go. Now we'll work with our neck. Gently draw your chin to your chest. Let your head hang heavy like a weight. Right ear to your right shoulder. We'll come into a little bit of a side neck stretch. And then bringing yourself back through center, chin to chest. Releasing your head to the other side. Back to center. And then gently circling the head here. We'll just find a little bit of fluid, organic movement. Feel free to close the eyes if you'd like. You can just kind of flow with the breath. Just try to let go of tension that you might be holding on to. And reverse. We will flow in the other direction. And then as you're flowing here, maybe notice if it feels more natural to circle this way, maybe a little unnatural to circle this way. And then that next circle, we're going to bring it into the torso. So we'll just begin to gently shift the weight around. And what we're doing is just taking our torso and just shifting it to the right, shifting it forward, to the left, and then back. So it's just a nice, smooth, circular movement here. Maybe as you circle, feel your body reacting to the movements as you shift your weight off to the right. Maybe feel the left sitting bone and leg lifting up and lifting from the chair a little bit. And we'll reverse. We will just flow in the other direction. This is a really nice movement for getting into the low back. We'll get into the mid, into the upper back. and also great for getting into the sides of the body as well. Let's come back to neutral here. We'll take a full inhale. Let's bring our hands up. And then as you exhale, draw the hands down to the heart. Take a moment to close your eyes and just become aware of your mind and your body in this moment. Feel your mind relax, calm at ease. Feel the body relax, calm at ease. And just noticing, becoming aware of the effects of chair yoga on your mind and on your body. Letting the hands relax down, letting the eyes open when you're ready. Thank you so much for joining today. It's really a pleasure to be here with you to share this chair yoga practice with you all. I hope that you enjoyed class, and I hope that you can take some of these stretches that we learned today and bring them into the work day and the work week to relax the mind and the body. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Melissa, and I'm here to bring you into a mindfulness breathing experience. We will practice together for 10 minutes today. So as we get started, I encourage you to find a comfortable seated position, and if possible, try to remove distractions. Anything that would distract you, try to set that aside just for the next 10 minutes. And we're going to work on some really nice techniques for relaxation. Mindful breathing is good for relaxing the mind and the body, helping to reduce anxiety and stress, can help you sleep better. And my favorite is helping us to navigate the challenges of life a little easier. So we'll start by just finding that nice, comfortable seated position and taking a moment to close your eyes. And then just begin to breathe in and breathe out through the nose. And just see if you can take some nice, deep, full exhales, letting go of tension. And as we begin our mindfulness practice, just becoming aware of where your body is meeting the ground and the surface of the chair. Feel your feet planted. Feel the sitting bones connected. And then feel yourself breathing in and breathing out through the nose deeply. And try to lengthen as you inhale and lengthen as you exhale. Maybe imagining if you could see the breath, if the breath was a color, you could assign it any color, maybe a white, sparkly, shimmery light. Or for the technique of just gently tracing the breath as it flows in and out of the body. We're going to watch the breath move in through the nose, move to our throat, to the chest, the ribs, the stomach. And then on the exhale, feeling the breath release from the stomach, the ribs, chest, the throat, the nose. So inhale, let's watch the breath flow in through our nose, to our throat, chest, ribs, stomach. And on the exhale, releasing from the stomach, ribs, chest, throat, and nose. So inhale, and feel the breath flow in through the body. And then full exhale, just watching the breath flow out of the body. We'll take a moment to work with this technique. I'll encourage you just to be aware of the mind. So sometimes the mind is very active. Any thoughts for the past, for the future? Try to release the thoughts, let them go, and then just come back to your breath. Come back to the present moment. So just gently watching and tracing the breath as it moves in and out of the body. And working on building on that technique, we'll just take some time to gently become aware of our body reacting to the breath. So as you inhale, as you bring your awareness to the nostrils, and you feel the nostrils gently flaring with breath as you inhale, and the nostrils gently contract as you exhale. Breathe in, finding that expansion. Breathe out, feeling that contraction. We'll inhale deeply. We'll exhale deeply. And also building on this technique, you might be able to become aware of the temperature of the air as it enters and exits the nose. Maybe the breath a little cooler as you breathe in, and then maybe a bit warmer as you breathe out. Noticing the temperature of the air as you inhale, and the temperature of the air as you exhale. Being mindful on the in-breath and mindful on the out-breath. And then as you breathe deeper, let's try to breathe down, and then we'll draw our breath to the chest. And you might feel the chest gently rise as you inhale. And you'll feel the chest gently fall as you exhale. Chest rises on in-breath, falls on the out-breath. Rising on inhale, falling on exhale. And then we'll breathe deeply. We'll bring our breath down to our ribs. Feeling the ribs expanding as you breathe in. And then gently contracting as you breathe out. Expanding on in-breath. Contracting on out-breath. Ribs expand as you inhale. And then contract on the exhale. And we'll breathe just a bit deeper. So we're going to draw the breath right down to our stomach. Take a full in-breath. Feel the navel rise. Full exhale. Feel the navel fall. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out deeply. Inhale, navel rises. Exhale, navel falls. And we'll just try to take a deep full in breath into our stomach, into our ribs, and then right to the chest. Take a moment to become aware of how you feel in this moment. Feel your mind relax, calm, at ease. Feel your body relax, calm, at ease. And just noticing, becoming aware of the effects of mindful breathing on your mind, on your body. Letting the eyes open when you are ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. Wonderful to be here with you all. I hope that you enjoyed class, and I hope that you can bring some of these breathing techniques of just being aware of your body breathing into your workday. They can really help to relax the mind and relax the body. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.